Hey everybody, we're back. We went up and got bearings, and it's the same day. I'm just trying to get this done. As kind of change out this. Good catch, Dan. I'm trying to change out this towel I got this on because it's getting. That one's getting a little dirty. Let's move on to a clean spot. I went down to my normal bearing place that I get bearings from. Well, you know, normal bearing place. I haven't been there in a year, and they're closed. And closed down. They're now some kind of law firm is in there or something. And I'm like, oh man, my bearing source is gone. And I looked down the street and I seen this other place just 30 steps away. Put that there. Just 30 steps away. And I went in there and they had the bearings I was looking for. Go figure. Alright, yeah. There we go. I'll shake that out later. There, nice clean place to work. It's good. Now, okay, here's the bearings I got. And they are made in Kazakhstan. They are made in Mongolia. Now, made in Romania. So it's a Japanese company. The guy said they're Japanese, but they say made in Romania on them. And there's what I paid for them. They're 9 1/4 a piece. $18.50 plus tax was $20 and something. Yeah, $20.09. Sorry, didn't mean to kick you. So we'll set that there. Let's have a look at them. Alrighty then. Here, let me do this for your listening pleasure. Okay. Ooh, smooth like a silk. Like, that's nice. Smooth. Okay. Where's the other bearing? Well, there was 2 of them here, and now there's only 1. Unless he's still in the car, probably fell out. Yeah, they sure look like it. Yeah. Okay. You say so. It sounds great. I cleaned up the armature a little bit. In fact, I need to clean that up just a smidge more. Give me a second. Let me clean that up. Alright, I cleaned this armature up. I've cleaned the shafts a little bit. And this probably would come off. I'm not going to try to take it off. This will come off. And I'm going to leave that on there. They've got a little clip, but I've kind of cleaned things up. If you look at the commutator itself, it's got a little ridge here, right? But the mica in between the copper is still a 1/16 of an inch or something like that. So we've got lots of wear left on that, and I'm not going to monkey with that. When you do run it on the wire wheel, don't hit these wires because they have enamel coating on them. That's why they can wrap them together. If you hit them and you bridge them together, you'll end up damaging your armature, so don't do that. Okay, so let's see here if you can see. Can you see? Yes, you can. Okay. Let's see. Gee, where were you at here? I think this is what we pounded off, And this is going to go on the back side like this. The front side, yes, because because we pulled it out of the back here, as you can recall. I don't like the idea of that being that close there. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. It's good. It's good. So let's think about this. I'm going to clean this up very good. I don't care about. They get filthy inside, and it's okay with me. It's fine, as long as they're not completely, caked with crap. I'm okay with it as long as they'll go back together. I don't care how filthy it is. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see here. That went over there like that. And then there's a bearing underneath there, wasn't there? Yes, sir, there was. And did the bearing just kind of slid on there pretty easy, didn't it? Wasn't really that hard. Let's see here. We had a collar, and then we had this. That went like that because this goes on the outside of that. It fits in there like so. So this little bottle cap gizmo goes in here like, you think it go in there like this, but it doesn't. It goes in there with the flange side up. And then the bearing went in. And then this cap went on. Yeah, about like that. And then these little screws went in here. That cap's awful filthy, isn't it? It is. Let's give it a little quickie. Okay, let me get this clean and on there. I'll clean this up a little bit too. I see where this little spring clip goes now. This little washer looking thing. It goes right here, and it goes on the end of the armature, right after that little bottle cap goes on and before the collar. So it sits on, if you look down into the armature, it sits on a little ledge, and we'll make sure that that gets in there just the way it is, just the way it was supposed to be. It's nice to have this book, an exploded view of it. Okay, let me see if you can see what I'm seeing. We have the armature here, and we have the cap. So this is going to fit in here like, I don't think there's any other pieces. We have that little bottle cap deal, and this fits right there. That goes in there. So I'm pretty certain that this is going to fit on here like that. Let's see if she'll we'll give her a little tap tap. Yes, slid right on really nice. Okay, let's see if you go any farther. I think it's bottomed out. Okay, and then this collar goes here. Right here. Let's see if I get that collar on there. This might not be the collar that came off that one. Let's see. They look to be both the same. That one might be scored up a little bit and not like want to go on. Yeah, this one goes on a little bit easier. Let's see what I can do. Let me get a smaller socket. This is a spanner tool, and what it was for taking the, I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see here. There you go. Taking the on old cars, cutlasses, and Buicks and stuff. It was for taking the what do they call those? Spanners. Yeah. Off the door glasses, and essentially what they were is they were a two-part affair that they would screw together, and then they had two little notches in them. You put that in there, and you'd use that tool to tighten them up, and then they'd have screws go into them to attach them to the regulators. That's really old door glass styles. Let me take you out just a little bit. Get you a little bit. There you go. So at least you see what's going on. So this ring is slightly smaller, and it seems to want to press everything in place, which is nice. It's fine. It's wonderful. Next is going to be another bearing. So we're going to need get them out of the packages. Nice and smooth. Let's see if she'll go over that. Doesn't really like it. Not a whole lot. That's not going to work. I guess. Hurt her bottom out there. And we're good there. Okay. And then that little ring looking thing. It's not a ring, but a little collar. It's okay. It's a little damaged. Looks like you may have damaged this. Put a couple of, it's supposed to be like that. No, I'm pretty sure I damaged it. Put it under anyways. Okay. And then the collar fits on there. Alright, now, make sure you can see me. I can see you. I didn't just do that, did I? What bearing did I put in this? Holy crap, are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. That's the new bearing right there. Are you telling me? Now, are you telling me? Now, I don't know if this is a fact or not, but are you telling me that I put the old bearing back in that again? By God. Okay. Dan, you're a fool. Everybody's out there, stop. Okay, let me take that back apart and turn around and forward, backwards. Okay, hold on. Yes, sir, I did. I put the wrong bearing in it. Make sure the wrong bearings or the old bearings are not on your table. Throw them far away. One time my brother told me he had put a lens in a speedometer. He had taken the speedometer all apart, taken the broken lens out, or the cracked lens. No. Somebody had replaced it with plexiglass, that's what it was. And he got a new lens cut and did all the work and stuff, and he picked up the lens and he put it all back together, and when he turned it around, he had put the plexiglass lens that, that he took out right back in the speedometer. I can see him too, because I remember he used to get angry when he was young, and he would shout obscenities, you know, as loud as he could. And my mother would scream at him. It was kind of funny. But you know, us kids would be in the living room watching TV, and yeah, the big Brian had dropped the F-bomb. He just Mom would go ah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Okay, that bearing's he's in there now. Wouldn't that be something? Put that together with the wrong bearing in it. That'd be fabulous. The old bearing back in it. Take the new one out. Or take the old one out. Put the old one right back in. All right. All right, that'd be great. Bottom. Oh no, I can't get this off. That's great. That's good. That's what we wanted. Oh yeah, it's stuck on there. Okay, well, we'll just have to have that on there like that. Let me get that off there. Here's our collar. Make sure that's there's our collar. Beautiful. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah. Okay, that lines up there. Yeah. And let's see here. That goes right there. That goes right there. That's where that goes. So we're going to line this daddy-o up. Let's see, where's the slot? The cut in it. There she is, right? Is that it? Yeah, that's it right there. And then, you know, we should have a slottage cut in it somewhere. It disappeared. It's not there anymore. And we're going to spin that around so I'm not lined up anymore. I'll drop this right down in there. I don't have to worry about brushes because the brushes are not there any longer. All we have to do is position this daddy-o. Let's see here. There's that. We're going to have to kind of position that, slide that into place. It looks like she went into place. And our ring is still in there. The little funny shaped washer is still in there, I can see. Okay, can you guys see? See what's going on? Okay. And we have grind marks right here, so those will go in there. God, I ought to clean those up, huh? Oh, wrong way. Turn that around, dummy. There you go. It's got to go in there like that. Yeah, I should line up. Is that us? That seems to be going in there. I think I seen them for $130 outright, maybe. That's a lot of money. The two bearings were $20.09, and I have a set of brushes that I got. What the hell? Let's see what you got here. Okay, let me get these lined up and in there. Boy, those are some big bolts sticking through. Oh, I know what they're for. Yeah, they're for the nuts. The nuts that hold the... Yeah. Never mind. You're just thinking too much, Dan. There you go. There you go. Okay. Ooh, spinachka. It spins. What is that? What does that sound? This is that little warpy washer. All right, yeah, she spins really nice. I got these from Rock Auto. And let's have a look at what you got here. I think these were $9. If they weren't 9, they were 11. And if they weren't 11, they were 6. Ooh, they feel very pencil-like, carbony. So you can see the originals and the new ones. You can see that they wore quite a bit, the originals. So here's what we're going to do. See if you can see what I'm doing here. Yeah. Let's give it a little up close and personal. There you go. So I'm going to lift the spring right here. I don't know how. Probably with my fingernail and goofus it all up again. I guess with a screwdriver. Is that going to go zizzing off of there? Think I can hold that back? Put that in there? You think that's going to work that way, yeah? So all you got to do is do this, and then put that springulator on there like that. See? And oh, it'd be a bad deal to have this touching the body. Probably, it's probably not what you want it to do. So you're going to kind of fold it on the inside there, so that it's not touching the body. I wonder if I've got any covers for my generator. I'll have to put those down on my list. And then they have this microscopic little screw. Oh, sorry, I breathed it. And this ought to go right down in the guts of the generator and stick to the wall of the magnet. I'm going to square that up a little bit so it's not leaning off to the side. So if any perfectionist gets into this generator, they won't say, hey, that's not squared up. Somebody's been in there before. The Germans would have squared it up. And see, your wire's not touching any of the body. There'd probably be, the generator would probably hop out of your car and scream foul if you did that. Now let's do this side. Can you guys still see? Oh yes, you can. Oh, look at that. Let's see here. See if I can. I'm still waiting for one of these to just come flying off of there and go. It's not like it to actually work correctly. I've got this last name, you know, and ooh, that felt good. Okay, put that down, dummy. Now, what do I do? Oh, did it again. This time you tore your nail right off. I picked that up with a screwdriver. You big idiot. How come this one's so hard? Let me get a hook. That might be a little bit easier. Let me get a tool instead of using my fingers. Well, the tool that I'm looking for is gone. That hook. We can try that. Let's try to pull this up out of the way. Oh, that's genuine. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Set that right there. Oh, Bob will be your uncle forever. That's nice. Let's see here. Okay. Alrighty. Microscopic screw. Why, yes. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, almost. Almost dropped it. Hey, let's put it on this. Ooh, almost. And then your washer won't disappear. Almost. Little bit. Come on, baby. Little. I don't want it all. I just want a little bit. Come on. Come on. I know there's a hole there. You said there was. She'll go in there. Trust me. It'll fit. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Oh yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. 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 Exact words of Tom Cruise. Some of you might know that. That's a good one. Okay. And these brushes. And so now we have some nice grindage going on down there on the brushes. Okay. Now it's time to do a test drive with Toby. Let me get some wires and a battery. Test drive. Nothing. Oh, should get something. Yeah. There he is. Okay. What did I just do right there? Okay. If you look at the schematic I have here, I know it's big. It's what I had. Grounded to the chassis of the generator, and then to DF negative. Okay, both of these are negative, and then the D positive to the positive side of the battery. And what this does is, if you take your generator apart, it does two things. One, it lets you know that everything's working right. And number two, it lets you know, or it re-polarizes the generator if you had done something to it. What's polarization mean? It means getting the windings or the magnets right. It says right here, it says before it is installed in the car, especially after armature or field coils have been replaced, a reassembled generator must be polarized to give the pole shoes residual magnetism of the correct polarity. This residual magnetism provides a magnetic field in which armature turns when you start the engine. Okay, the polarizing procedure, you run the generator briefly as a motor. The hookup is as follows: pole of battery D- and DF terminals to the generator, that's negative, and from the positive pole D+ terminal on the generator. So there you go. Okay, another thing I noticed here is it says generators with outside diameter blah 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 blah. Modified fan covers used to cool them. The combination generator and modified cover must be assembled, shown in Figure 27, and installed together. When assembled is installed in the fan housing, the air slots must face downward. Downward. They must go down. Now, if you notice, my slot was marked up. So somebody has been in this, and it's wrong. Okay, they go down. They go down. Okay, so make sure your slot is in the down position. Okay, I hope you learned something about this. Now, another thing, you hear that? Well, the generator's not going to turn that way. It's going to turn that way. See, so it's quiet. It won't make that noise. Now, follow the book when you do it and put it all back together, and you should be fine. I've got $20, about $30 into it. $30 into it, and you can rebuild your generator. Hope you learned something. I did too. See you guys on the next one. Okay, I am wrong. It does turn clockwise. But that noise is the brushes, because I can pull the springs back and it doesn't make any noise at all. And my thoughts on this are this: if you look at those brushes, they're wore and they're just used to running on that commutator. These brushes are straight and they're clicking on the edges of that commutator. So it'll take a little bit, but it'll stop making that. It might make that noise for a little bit, but she'll stop after a while. Okay, see you guys later.